Up next on Sci-Fi Antasy, how did I get into the hobby? Hey everybody, it's Kenny Conklin from SciFiAntasy.com, and welcome to another YouTube video. And again, it's going with the theme of answering the questions that have been going around the community. And this one's going to be, how did I get into the hobby? Well, like most of you, it started with my dad. And my dad used to build 1/72nd scale German armor and little men and stuff like that. So I seen all his models and I got to play with them and break them and have him glue them back together. But my dad, he was a very busy guy. He had at least 2 jobs during the day, and at some points he was working 3 jobs during the day just to make sure that his 3 kids were taken care of and his wife was taken care of and all that other good stuff. So I really didn't get to build with my dad, but his building got me into the hobby. What really kept me building was my brother built a little bit here and there, but my grandma, Big Grandma, we called her Big Grandma because she was tall. That was my dad's mother, and Little Grandma was Mom's mom. So they had Big Grandma and Little Grandma. But Big Grandma, she used to go to Chinatown in Manhattan all the time, and down there they had tons of stuff, including models. I mean, all the original Star Trek stuff, all the original prehistoric kits with like the La Brea tar pit and the saber-toothed tiger and the woolly mammoth and all of that. I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, anything original sci-fi that you could get your hands on, she got from Chinatown, and she would bring it home, and when she was watching us, we would play with those and build them. There would be no paint or anything. You just slap them together with glue, and glue oozing out the sides and all that other good stuff that went along with it. So actually, when I first started building models, it wasn't into the military stuff. It was more sci-fi. It was everything sci-fi from Grandma. And then once I got older, I started getting into more military models, the Tamiya tanks and all that, because a couple of my friends at school built models, and that's what they built. So I got into that. And then I got a little older and hockey became very important to me, so I stopped building. Shouldn't say stop building. I built a lot less than I did, and I played a lot of hockey. And then I got into the military, and then once I got home from the military is when I got back into it, finding the forms and all that other stuff, and started building more and more and more. And then I got bored of military models. I mean, you can only build so many Tiger tanks and Spitfires and this and that over and over. So I got kind of bored, and I found YouTube. And once I got on YouTube, not myself, but once I got on it and watched it, the first person I found was Steve Neal, and he was building the Voyager, and I was watching him how he was lighting it and building it, and I got really interested in the sci-fi aspect of the genre again, and I started with that, and I started building a little bit, and then I found Boyd and a whole bunch of you guys out there building, and it just really piqued my interest again, and I started building again. And then I got onto YouTube, and I was very shy, and my first video, I didn't even put my face in it. I think maybe my first 3 videos I didn't put my face in it, and then I said, screw it, I'm gonna be on YouTube, I'm gonna go full force, and you're gonna see my ugly mug on here. And from then on, it's been doing the YouTube and doing the Sci-Fi Antasy website. So that is how I got into modeling, and where we're up to in our modeling careers or hobby life or whatever you may want to call it. So I thank you guys for stopping by and listening to my very boring story about how I got into modeling and what we're doing now. If you have any questions or comments, as always, just drop them in the comments section below, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. And don't forget, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and the little notification icon. This way you're notified of all our builds, or actually I shouldn't say builds or videos, because it could be a build, it could be a review, it could be anything on here. So thanks again for stopping by, everybody. Hope you have a great night. Take care, and bye-bye.